Hello, everyone. My name is Tiana Piles. I am one of the co-founders of BSTARS, Breastfeeding Sisters that are receiving support. Hey there on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this very special edition of BSTARS Live Meetup. I am joined today at the end of Black Maternal Health Week um, with a special guest, my son, who is 25 today. Yay! So help me welcome and not welcome. Well, yeah, welcome to this as well as a happy day to him. 25 years old. I took it. Well, one of the reasons why we wanted to do this today, as we said at the end of Black Maternal Health Week, is not only just to be able to share my happiness and my joy with my firstborn. But as a few of you may have heard my story um, of how beautiful and wonderful my first birth was of my four children, not in an era of baby friendly hospitals, not in an era of the best of support for Black moms, um, like all of that. I still innocently enough, um, even ignorantly, if you will, had this beautiful birth naturally in a hospital setting, surrounded by a midwife, registered nurse midwife, and her team, who, although I was, of course, a nervous wreck and didn't know too much of what was supposed to be going on, was very helpful to me. Allowed me to labor around the room, allowed me to see if I wanted to do a water birth, although I did not. Allowed my partner and I to be able to labor around the room together, which was just very special for me. She was very loving in her instruction, very understanding, wasn't judgmental. I had my partner at the time and my mom with me for his birth, and it was a wonderful experience. Like I said, I had him naturally. I caught him. My midwife was like, "Go on and pull him out," and I was like, "What? Oh, pull him out?" So I caught my own son, and brought him up to my chest as we know and talk about the need for skin to skin. I share with you all like the only picture I officially didn't get with him is that first picture of breastfeeding because I took for granted that people breastfed and Black women breastfed, and I didn't come to realize until a bit later how really special that was. But for me in that moment, being a young mother, I wanted to make sure that we were going to get our relationship right. And so I thought that was just going to be an intimate moment of trying to figure that out. And he was a very avid breastfeeder, and we were well on our way. But after his birth, just to say a little bit more about that, we had delayed cord clamping. Um, his dad cut his cord. They took his first vitals in the room. And it's very interesting, this journey in which you find yourself on as becoming a mom for the first time. Just there's this mama bear that just rises in you where you just really want to make sure that your child is okay and safe. And you know that there are the things that they have to poke and prod him about, but you still want to make sure it's being done as best as it can for them to know that you are close and that although they may be in a bit of distress, that you are close and you're watchful and you're watching. And that at least helps with some of your stress through it, as well as your babies. And so I took all of that for granted. Um, Not having my own birth plan, I did, of course, knew that I wanted to have him naturally if I could breastfeed. That was gonna work, but really trusting my healthcare team. And so here we sit, sisters, 25 years later, good Lord, and it's still not like that for all of us. As much as we have tried our best to um, advocate for ourselves, sometimes coming across as the angry Black woman, but we only do so only to make sure that we first of all, are alive, treated with respect, that we live through our birth experience, like all of that. But beyond that, birth doesn't necessarily have to be so complicated. We do know that there are complications. However, for the most part, this is us and our bodies and what it is God made to do in birthing our children and breastfeeding our children. And so, unfortunately, some of the extra complications have come because of Western medicine and the monetization of our bodies, unfortunately. And so, I just wanted to take this moment to once again celebrate my 25-year-old, but also just to reflect on the fact that we still have so much more work to do. And we have to do this work for ourselves. We, of course, need our allies to join us, but we have to band together as sisters in our different healthcare professions and our different birth work professions and take better, no, reclaim, not take, reclaim, because at one time, the majority of our great grandmothers birthed at home with midwives and doulas, um, like all of that. So it is a happy day for me. It's amazing that this day comes, like I said, at the end of Black Maternal Health Week. And yes, we are making some strides, but we still have quite a ways to go. That way, every Black woman is safe as she goes into this journey of becoming a mother, no matter what her healthcare provider team, her birth worker team looks like, to be honored for the journey that her body and her baby are going through, and to know that we should have better outcomes, and just be heard and respected in our bodies. All right. Well, again, happy day, my Isaiah. And I appreciate y'all for just tuning in for this really quick, just BSTARS live meetup. We will be joining you again toward the end of the month. And we hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. Love you. Miss you. Looking forward to innovative ways for us to connect in the future soon. All right. Well, you all take care. And we'll talk soon. Happy day, Isaiah.
Thank you.
All right. Mwah. All right. Bye.
And now